Hey y'all, so today we're going to be doing a story time. So I notice a lot of girls talk about this, and I don't know, I just want to be more open with y'all and stuff like that. So this will be my very first real life story time on this channel, so enjoy it, y'all. But today we're going to be talking about my first period story time. But before we get into the story time, I do want to say I didn't really know what a period was. I didn't know that I was going to have one. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense in the story. So it started off, I remember explaining this before, but I didn't really get in full detail. It wasn't like really a horror type of experience. It was just me thinking that I was dying, or I really don't know. So I remember that we was playing, this was in 7th grade. I remember we was playing Minecraft. Me and my brothers were playing Minecraft in my mom's room on her bed, and you know, I was feeling something, but I didn't think nothing of it. And then I started feeling stuff, you know, down there. It started feeling like it was just wet down there. I'm like, what's going on? Because I know I'm not peeing on myself, because like, why would I be doing that? I know how to control my bladder, so this don't feel right. So you know, I just went to the bathroom. You know how you go to the bathroom, you pull your pants down and you see what you see. So I saw like a little speck of blood, and I was like, what? Now keep in mind, I wasn't scared of anything because I'm an innocent person. I'm a virgin, still a virgin to this day. So I'm not out here doing stuff, popping my pussy and shit like that. So I knew nothing was wrong with me because I'm eating good. I was eating good, still is. I'm just doing everything good. So I knew nothing was wrong with me. So I didn't get scared or anything. I just called my mom in there or whatever. So she came in there and she was on the phone with my grandmother. I had called my mom. I was like, Mom, can you come here? So she came in the bathroom, and then I said, you know, I got blood like down there, you know. So I remember somebody in my comments was like, how do they tell their mom that they started their period? I mean, tell your mom. Like, so if you're watching this video and you was one of the ones that commented that, just tell her, like, she deserves to know. I mean, everyone gets one. I didn't think we all did, but she was like, oh look, Tater done got her period or whatever. And my grandmother was like, you know, she becoming a young lady or whatever, or my mom was saying that. And I remember like my grandmother, what was she saying? She was asking my mom, like, do she have any cramps? Do her stomach hurt? My mom was, you know, I heard her, of course, because she was on speaker. My mom was asking me. I was like, no, I don't have cramps. I'm not feeling any way. Like, my stomach isn't hurting. I'm not in no pain. I just have blood in my freaking drawers. You know, that's the only thing right now that I was focused on. When she said it, I kind of got scared because I'm like, am I supposed to have cramps? Is my stomach supposed to be hurting? Like, why is my stomach hurting when I'm bleeding down there? It didn't really make sense to me then. So no, blah blah. So she just showed me how to put a pad on during the time, and I was just like, really, I didn't feel good. Like, I was like, ew, like, what? Why do I have to wear this? I thought I had to wear that shit forever. Like, I thought I had to walk around in a pad forever. Like, I wasn't gonna be able to wear drawers anymore. Well, actually, duh, you wear drawers, but I wasn't gonna just be able to have my poo in some drawers. I thought I was gonna always have to wear a pad or a diaper or something, which was just, you know, I just didn't feel like a girl anymore. I just felt weird. So whatever, she showed me how to put the pad on. This is when my mood changed, because I'm like, what is this? Like, you know, I just played it off because, you know, I don't know, talking about it to your brothers or to dudes doesn't sit right. See, like, I never talk to my brothers about periods because ever since I started it, I never talked to them about it, because I mean, like, it's just an uncomfortable topic. It's not uncomfortable, I just don't like talking about that around boys. So, you know, I just continued playing Minecraft with them after she taught me how to put the pad on or whatever. She was still on the phone with my grandmother, so she waited till she got off to like really go in detail and explain it or whatever. So anyways, before all that happened, I just continued playing Minecraft with my brothers. You know, I didn't think nothing of it, but I still was kind of like, I'm really sitting here wearing a pad. Like, what is this? So I don't really remember what happened after. I think my brothers decided to go with my uncles or whatever, because I don't think they were there the whole process of me while I was, you know, going through it or whatever. After my mom got off the phone with my grandmother, I just started crying, and I was trying to hide it because, like, I didn't want to seem like, first of all, I didn't even know why I was crying. I just started crying because I'm like, I'm thinking, let me tell y'all my thoughts. I never knew that we as females had to have periods forever. I thought that people with kids were the ones to have periods. Like, I would see my mom on her period all the time, and I'd just be like, ooh, I'm glad I don't go through that, or that I don't have to go through that. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, I'm so glad I don't ever have to experience that or go through that, you know, and stuff like that. Because I would see her like, well, my mom never really gets mad on her period. She never talks about how she cramps or anything. So hers be good. Mine's happened for like 3 days during the time, but I think it increased as you get older, because it's like at least freaking week now. It used to be 3 days, but now it's like at least a week or 5 days. It really depends, I don't know. But yeah, so I started crying because I'm just thinking that I'm dying. I'm just like, what? I didn't even understand what was going on, basically. So I remember her asking like, Tater, what's wrong? Like, she's just looking at me stupid as hell, like, what's wrong? And I'm just, you know, like, I don't get it. Like, I just was confused. You know, I was crying because I didn't understand, like I said. So I just remember her like, telling me like, I think I told her that I have to wear a pad forever or something. I don't really remember how the conversation went. I just know that I thought I was dying. I didn't know what was going on or whatever. So she was just telling me it was gonna be all right. So yeah. Mine wasn't really a horrific type of story. She was just explaining it to me, like why we have periods and stuff like that, or what it's for, like people I guess have babies. Basically explaining the process to me, y'all, and I just didn't really understand it. I was telling her how I didn't know we get periods and stuff like that. I just thought, like I said, adults get it or people, kids get that. I didn't think I was gonna ever have to get it because I don't even know. I just thought I was just one person that just wasn't gonna get it. Everybody else got it and I'm just in back minding my business because I'm so innocent and I don't do none of those activities that y'all be out here doing. So I thought she was free from it. But yeah, like I said, if you started your period and you're a young female, whatever, and you're watching this video and you have not told your mother, you need to tell her, because first of all, that doesn't even make sense that you don't tell her, because I mean, it's a part of life at the end of the day. I'll give y'all a little tip too, like for people in school. When you're in school and your period is happening, I don't remember the first time I ever went to school with a period, but I remember started getting cramps and I didn't like it. I think I started crying when I got cramps too, because I just didn't understand what the hell was going on with my body. Like I said, my days started increasing. Like I started being on my period for like more than 3 days. I'm just like, ew. I remember like we was at school one time and this girl was saying how hers be going on for like 2 weeks. Like, girl, ooh, you just gotta be grateful, because 2 weeks is too much. A week is too much. Like I miss my 3-day mark that I used to have, but I don't even have mine for 3 days no more. Yeah, so a tip to all y'all out there on your period. I was gonna do a video of me kind of like giving y'all tips on it separate from this video, but since this video was already short, I'm gonna just add the tips in here. So for my babies that, you know, of course y'all be on your period or whatever, I only recommend those big pads that a lot of y'all are freaking realizing now. Like when I be watching TikTok giving you feminine hygiene tips and stuff like that, a lot of y'all be confused at the fact that they have bigger pads. Like of course they have bigger pads, whether you bleed heavy or not. The pads that I like wearing in the day and at night is the ones that a lot of y'all wear at night, like those big ones, the ones that cover the coo in the back, the booty. I love those because you could sleep on your back. You could, for some reason, every time I'm on my period, I always want to sleep on my back. I don't know why, but it's so weird to me, because when you sleep on your back, it starts to leak more and that's not good. So start using the big ones, especially in the morning too, because you don't want to be bleeding and bleeding through your pants and stuff like that. I'm glad I didn't really have a horror period experience. I never really watched a horror period experience, so I don't really know how y'all experience was, but mine wasn't that bad. I just thought I was, you know, the only one that didn't get one, because I don't do that sexual activity and intercourse and participate in all of that, so why should I have it? I don't want kids, so I shouldn't have periods. Thank you. But yeah, so another tip is to drink lots of water. I know it may not make sense, because when you drink a lot of water, that's how you know water is like a natural detox, because when you drink a lot of water, it goes like right through you. Like you be so ready to use the bathroom quick. That's how you know it's a good ass detox or a natural detox or whatever. Y'all probably like, why should I drink water on my period if I'm just gonna be peeing? And I hate using the bathroom on my period because I don't like seeing blood. I don't like that. So I know it's a disgusting topic, but we females, we go through it. You do not want to be stinking, smelling like fish, smelling like blood. To prevent that, you need to drink water. I promise you, drinking water, like I said in one of my hygiene videos, drinking water when you know that your urine is clear, then that's how you know that it shouldn't have a smell to it. It should smell like nothing, really. That's the same with a period. With your period, when you're using the bathroom, it should not smell like fish or blood or whatever. Well, blood, but it shouldn't stink, okay? It shouldn't be smelling like the whole bathroom just smell like fucking a seafood boil. It shouldn't smell like that. You need to drink water, lots of water on your period. For how I prevent my cramps, I take 2, I don't even know those, like the name of the pills, but I take 2 of them, not ibuprofens, but you can take 2 ibuprofens if they help you. Y'all know like the little spot that it starts off with, like how you know your period is gonna come on. It starts off with like these little spots, or it starts off light pink or something like that. When it's coming on and you start to feel something in your stomach, but it's like little cramps, but cramps you can handle, take the pills then, because the cramps will get worse, and to prevent it from getting worse, you want to take those pills ahead of time. That's how I always beat my period, and I just be having a good time on my period like I'm not on mine, because you want to feel good on your period. You don't want to be lazy. Now I do be laying down a lot and just watch TV, but at least my stomach don't hurt because I just took pills, and if it do hurt, it don't hurt as bad as it would if I wouldn't have took the pills. Okay, people are also saying like drink warm water, ginger, turmeric. I don't think that works for stomach pains, but you could search up like what helps for stomach pains. Heating pads also help me get through it too. Soaking in hot water, I don't know if y'all noticed, but like when you soak in hot water or when you place a heating pad on your stomach, that also prevents the cramps. So take some advice from me. Like, I'm just helping y'all have a good time on your period. Like on your period, you just don't be in the mood. You're just like in a pad and you don't want to walk around feeling like you wearing a diaper. Plus you got cramps. So to make it feel better, honestly, drink lots of water, even though you're gonna be going back and forth to the bathroom. But at least you don't stink. Don't be stinky and fishy on your period. So yes, y'all, that's all I have for y'all for my first, well, it's not really a horror story, but my period story time. So it wasn't nothing major or anything like that. So yeah, if you want to help the girlies out in the comment section, leave some comments down below. Y'all already know you can feel safe in my comments. I'm always gonna be honest with y'all. Give each other period tips or also give me period tips, then comment down below so we can help each other out. We gotta be there for each other. I forgot to mention one thing too. I don't wear tampons, so I can't help you with that. If you wear tampons and you can help the girlies out down there, then do that. Tampons sound scary as fuck to me. I'm sticking something with my coochie. No thank you. Okay, no thanks. So yes, I love y'all so much and I will see y'all in my next video. Stay tuned.
Saucy, you a genius.